somber day. My name is Robert Jonas. I'm the head of the U.S. Coast Guard. This morning at 7:30, we were notified that there was an explosion in the Gulf of Mexico and an oil rig was on fire. First responders that we sent were unable to go into the rig because the flames were too great. They're currently monitoring the rig, not able to enter, and it's still on fire, and we've been told that tons of oil have fled into the ocean. So now I'm going to open it up to questions. Gretchen?
Have any of the Ranco employees been found?
No, not. Ranco employees have not been found yet.
What is your plan to deal with the flames and rescue them?
What was the question?
What is your plan to douse the flames and rescue them?
We're currently waiting on a course of action from Western World Products and Ranco Oil. As of right now, we cannot do anything to extinguish the flames until we get a course of action from them and approval from the Pentagon and the President.
Do you plan on providing any assistance for all the fisheries that are going to be affected by this climate, this global change due to the oil spilling into the Gulf and killing thousands of fish?
After the incident has died down, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, I'm sure, will make efforts. The Coast Guard, however, will not.
What is your time frame until you begin rescues?
Until the flames die down. We can't do anything until it's safe for our men to enter.
How prepared was the Coast Guard for an event like this, and how frequently do things like this happen?
This is a once-in-a-century type thing. The Coast Guard had a few boats in the area. We're still waiting on more to come there. But like we said, we didn't have a big-scale operation in this area of the Gulf, so only a few small boats are on the scene.
What is your expected number of casualties due to this explosion?
Expected number of casualties could be anywhere from everyone on the boat to no one on the boat. I can't tell you right now. The only thing we can see is the flames.
How will this affect the general public?
In what way?
Anyway.
I don't have the answer to that.
How is the city of New Orleans considering its most level?
Sorry?
How is the city of New Orleans considering its most level?
I only know the situation in the water. That's what I've been told, that's what I've been informed of. I don't know anything about New Orleans.
Have any efforts been taken to try to control the oil spilling at all?
We're still waiting on a plan of action for that from Ranco and Western World Products.
It says that you've begun efforts to make it to the site. What does that entail?
So we're sending more ships that were in the Gulf. It takes time for them to get there since they were spread out. And we're also waiting on a course of action to take.
What was the cause of this explosion?
We don't know. It could have been oil leaking. It could have been something wrong with the ship or the rig itself. We don't know yet.
What were the evacuation procedures that were already in place for this rig?
The evacuation procedures.
What's the usual evacuation procedures in a situation?
It depends by who's making the rig, who's it owned by. Each rig should be equipped with life jackets and lifeboats. That's usually a regulation, but I can't say in specific what this rig had.
How many servicemen and women are you sending in?
So as of right now, we have 10 on the scene. There are 5 other ships coming, and possibly more if we need it.
How long will we be waiting for a plan of action?
It really depends on Ranco and Western World. They can get their stuff together and give us a plan of action, and it can be approved by the President, then we can go about our business.
Why is it taking Renko Oil so long to respond?
Talk to them.
Can you tell us about the health of the people on board the rig?
Like we said, we don't know who's still on the rig, we don't have any numbers, we can't see them, all we can see is the rig and the plane.
What will likely happen to the rig after you recover everybody? Is it a environmental or health hazard, or will it be shut down? Do you have that information?
Well, I'm sure Renko will have to face some government regulations. It's an environmental hazard. Tons of oil is being spilled into the ocean as we speak. I can't speak as to the health of anyone on